You can always overthink yourself and come up with many of reasons why there is not a God, a higher power, or something else in this universe that is outside of the human realm. So I was watching a video and it was talking about the five animals that disprove or that you can use to disprove that there is no God. And I was watching this video and a thought crossed my mind. The gentleman did a really good job at trying to analyze his viewpoints. But that's the problem with deciding that there is not a God, because you're going to analyze it over and over and over, but you're analyzing it with man's logic. And I don't believe that our logic is the same as a higher power logic would be. It's a totally different type of thinking. So I am going to share with you one of the ways that I analyze a higher power, a God, or whatever. It begins with the sun. In my mind, if there's a higher power, right, there's going to be a place or places that man can never go to. No matter what man does, he will never be able to go to the sun. God lets man go to the moon. God has let man go to other planets. But I need you to come get me first. If God ever allowed man to go to the sun, and call me crazy, call me whatever you like, but I believe that a major portion of God's reality exists in the sun, and man is blocked out of it. What if that's where heaven is at? What if that's where the angels reside, in the sun? You just never know. But I don't care what man analyzes. He can come up with the animals that he feels disproves God. And animals do nothing but prove that there is a Lord, okay? In my opinion. Everyone has a right to their opinion. But man will never be able to enter the block, the security, the guarding of what will always be closed off to man. And can man explain why the sun is closed off? Oh, it's so hot. It's hot to us. Is it hot to the Lord? Settle in with that for today's message and just think about this for a moment. Never let anyone convince you that there is not a higher power. Number one reason, if you're wrong, now your soul is at risk. And that is just not the best decision that I would want to make in my life. So, no matter what opinions man has given, the problem with the opinions is it's limited knowledge. God's knowledge and any higher power outside of humans, the logic is not a manly logic. So how can men and women come up with reasons to definitely guarantee that there is no Lord when their mindset is going to be so limited? Like the Bible says, his ways and his thinking is above ours. We are just not on that level. However, I'm intelligent enough to know if you think about the power of the sun and why man cannot go there, maybe you won't need to come up with all these other analogies. Look at the sky. Yeah, man can create an airplane and make it fly through certain levels of the sky. However, can he create a sky? No. There's just too many questions that I will never have an answer to. However, I believe that we do have a higher power. So these are just my thoughts. And you may have your own analogies as to the way you think things are. However, no video that I've ever watched that tried to disprove that there's a God, they always prove that there is one. You just got to really listen in. Because while they're trying to disprove what they feel may not be a God, and typically these are people that at one time did believe that there was a God, but they decided to think of something that they would consider logical to decide that there is no God. But that's the problem with logic. Logic can be cold. So is logic good enough to say, hey, there's no God? No, it's not. Because the more and more you listen to the logic, you can always find proof that there is a God, even in what they're saying. Again, these are just my thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.